Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to dive into one of the hottest debate in Indian cinema right now. Was the Laapataa Lady the right pick for India's official Oscar entry, or should have been Payal Kapadia's All We Imagine as Light? This year, the Film Federation of India had to make a tough choice, and the conversation around it has been polarizing to say the least. To give you some context, Laapataa Lady is light-hearted yet meaningful film directed by Kiran Rao, while All We Imagine as Light is deeply reflective, introspective piece that won big at Cannes. The former is backed by Netflix and the extensive reach of Geo, and the latter has been celebrated by the global critics. So why did Laapataa Lady win out, and was it a better choice? The criticism aimed at Laapataa Lady feels less about the film itself and more about the politics surrounding it. One big point of contention is Kiran Rao's connection to Aamir Khan, also the producer on the film. Some critics argue that nepotism played a role. But does that argument hold weight? As much as Aamir Khan's name is tied to the project, it's Rao's creative voice that drives this movie. She's a seasoned filmmaker with her own unique vision, and reducing her work to her association with Aamir Khan feels unfair. If you dig deeper, the selection seems as much about strategy as it is about merit. Laapataa Lady has major advantage. It's backed by Netflix. Accessibility matters when it comes to Oscars. Academy voters are far more likely to watch a film that's just click away compared to the one that needs extra effort. In this case, Netflix global reach and marketing strength makes Laapataa Lady a safer bet. By contrast, All We Imagine as Light, despite its critical acclaim, faces an uphill battle. It's a challenging meditative film that lacks universal appeal Laapataa Lady has. While Cannes' recognition gives it an edge in prestige, Oscar campaigns require deep pockets and constant visibility, two areas where Geo and Netflix reign supreme. At the heart of this debate are two vastly different cinematic styles and stories. Laapataa Ladies is vibrant, hopeful, and entertaining, a crowd pleaser that paints a joyful picture of India. Meanwhile, All We Imagine as Light is stark and impactful, dealing with systematic oppression and the struggles of migrant women in Mumbai. This film represents two different Indias, one optimistic and marketable, the other raw and introspective. But does Oscars voting reflect the artistic weight of a film? Historically, it hasn't. Films like Capernaum and Parasite won not just because they were brilliant, but because they resonated with a larger audience. In this context, Laapataa Lady is arguably a better choice because it has universal charm that could appeal to the voters. This conversation also raises an uncomfortable truth. The Oscars are not meritocracy. India, despite being the largest film industry in the world, has yet to win in the Best International Feature category. That's not for the lack of quality films, it's about the Oscars' narrow, often Western-centric view of cinema. Sending a film like Laapataa Lady may not be about picking the better movie, but it's about playing the Oscars game. Personally, I think the outrage over this decision misses the bigger picture. Both the films deserve recognition, but they serve different purposes. Laapataa Lady is designed to win hearts, and in an award race that's much about perception as quality, it's a solid pick. That doesn't mean All We Imagine as Light is any less deserving. But perhaps it's a film that shines better outside the Oscars framework, where its artistic integrity doesn't overshadow by campaigning politics. At the end of the day, the Oscars are not the final words on film's value. Laapataa Lady may or may not secure a nomination, and All We Imagine as Light will still hold its place as one of the year's most powerful films. Instead of pitting these two works against each other, let's celebrate the diversity of Indian cinema and hope both the films find their audiences globally. What do you guys think? Was Laapataa Lady the right pick, or should All We Imagine as Light have been India's Oscar contender? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more discussion on cinema.